man, we back at it again. Welcome to Kush Eagle Living. I am your always smoking host. Oops, great. Oh man, how y'all doing? Y'all feeling good? Everybody feeling great? I appreciate y'all pulling in for another smoke break while we talk about this hip hop thing. You see it at the bottom of the screen. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel out. Helps you take care of the YouTube police. It's no different than if you're at the house chilling, smoking, and doing your thing. Please come knocking at your door. Mess up the vibes. Same thing here. Them likes, them comments, and them subscription. Keep the YouTube police off me and bugging out. So now, got that little business out the way. Young Thug. Young Thug, man. Young Thug been an interesting story to keep track of. As I try to find different topics to talk about that's not like Drake related, because I feel like we are until some real information, something really worth talking about happens. I don't feel like talking about Drake, but Young Thug I find interesting because he goes about these antics to create a buzz for himself. So I figured, let's see if that worked. Let's see if he getting his money worth out of this buzz he trying to generate for himself. No better place to look than the charts, and no better person to look at the charts than the company man himself. So we're gonna react to the company man checking out the chart specifically when it comes to Young Thug, because there's some information out there that I wasn't aware of. So if I got some information, I'm not gonna gatekeep. I'm just give it to some folks. So let's get to it. Let me make sure I got my lighter. Got my lighter ready. Let's go. This is the company man. I made sure I stopped right here just so you can out the gate see what we dealing with. But enough talking. Let's get straight to it.
Langley, 69, Ninja Young Thug. Peak position 69, 1 week on the chart, new entrant. 1 second pause of Young Thug. This is the only song on this.
For those who don't really pay attention to the charts, this is his, I guess this is his first week eligible for the charts since the song came out. And this is his starting point. 69. There's a lot of jokes to be made, but his song started at 69. The jokes write themselves. I ain't got it in me. But let's hear what he got to say.
NBA on this Young Thug album that charted. It's really interesting too. It's really interesting because Young Thug had a bunch of different variations that he released on this project that I just wasn't aware of. Usually people will put together their bundles, they'll put together, different packages for people to buy the project. And a lot of times that helps with overall chart position. And so looking at what Young Thug did.
Before he go too far in it, I'm gonna express my viewpoint real quick when it comes to the stuff that he's talking about. For the most part, I don't care how people get their music out. I don't believe in bundles though. Because my argument is if there's a limited edition shirt and you're a fan of the person or you just want the shirt and that's the only way to get the shirt or the beanie or the hat or the hoodie or whatever they put in a bundle pack that has to come with the music. I feel like that's cheating the system. Like if it's a possibility for somebody to buy something, chuck the music away, but keep a product, why you getting credit for the music? If they ain't like your music, if they never listened to it. Because my thought process being, if you purchase some music, you're going to listen to some music. It's no difference than this record. Yeah, I might not be listening to the physical record, but I actually listen to the music off this record. I just stream it. Same thing. You can't listen to music and You can't get the hoodie and then okay, the hoodie represents it's like the hoodie representing the music, and I don't like that thing. But let's hear him out.
He did way more than I realized. So here's what Billboard reported. Young Thug logs his 9th top 10 album on the Billboard 200 as UI Scuddy starts at number 6 with 52,000 equivalent album units earned. So he did 52,000 first week. Of that sum, 39,000 were from streams, equaling 54.3 million on-demand official streams of the songs on the album. It debuts at number 5 on the top streaming albums. Album sales comprised 13,000. So he did 13,000 on sales.
Think about this too also. For comparison, it's not an apples to apples, I'll be fair. But that actually makes it worse because he's a current artist. So he has the advantage over, say, a legacy act. Think about it. What did the Clips do? 18,000 first week? That's a legacy act. A legacy act. Outdoing a modern or current artist. Specifically, somebody is supposed to be a prime representative of the sound coming out of Atlanta. Let the streets tell it. So to see these numbers, and he about to go into everything this man did to really get his album some juice. You see what I'm saying? It starts to look a little weird. Like, yo, bro, what's really going on? But let's hear him out. Proceed.
Listen to this. I didn't realize all this was out here. UI Scuddy was issued a range of iterations, an 8-song widely available download edition, 12-track CD and vinyl variations. All of the physical versions were exclusively sold in the artist's official web store, and 2 widely available download streaming versions with 20 and 21 tracks respectively. During release week, there were 5 additional digital versions that dropped adding assorted bonus material. The artist also had a range of deluxe box sets available that contained a copy of the CD and branded clothing. UI Scuddy was preceded by the Hot 100 hit Money on Money featuring Future, which debuted and peaked at number 39 on the May 10 chart. So he did a lot. He had a lot of iterations. He had bundles, he had t-shirts, he had different CD packages and things like that. And so that's where the 13, a lot of that, at least in physicals, is where the 13,000 came from. And he did overall 52,000. You let me know if this is a success. But the fact that this is the only one that cracked the Billboard 100, Hot 100, is so ironic because this is the first song on the album. Mm-hmm. And it's the one where he's dropping the hard R. It's the hard R song. The one we talked about this in the story last week. He had no good answer for this. He said, well, all my friends are. That's what they are. And all my ops are that. And all my women are that. And
tomato.
It was terrible. It was terrible. There's a link in the description if you want to check that video of him explaining this particular choice. But this is the only song that charted, right? Now, there's a lot of ways you can look at it. Maybe people just didn't like the music that they got to after that. Or arguably, that was so off-putting that Young Thug sitting out here dropping hard R's at the end of the first song turned a lot of people off. We don't know. I'm not even sure. I can't even call it, but this is the hard R song. It's the first song on the album, and nothing else shows up after this. People heard that and they were like, nah, I'm good. Oh my God, that's so crazy. One second applause to Young Thug. And
tomato.
Because that song, terrible. That was a bad decision. So the hard R song kicked everybody out. If you're gonna do that, close with it. If you're gonna do that, punch yourself in the face as well. Number 70, Marlboro Rojo.
Yeah. I second what he just said, though. We can dive into it a little bit, but then we can get up out of here. I don't want to hold y'all up too much, but a couple of videos I've had to have conversations about song placement. A song, if you know you got a song that's going to be controversial, why would you put it at the beginning? Why would you not put that song at the end? You know what I'm saying? And putting that song at the beginning, you didn't give the album a chance to make it. because I think he also right on point when I think a lot of people were put off by it. Like you get, especially if you let's really talk about it. If you a black person and you heard that, even if you like a Young Thug fan, your blackness told you, no, we're not messing with the rest of this. Let's call it what it is. Your blackness said, nah, he got us messed up. I don't know who. Swipe, and you moved on to the next piece of music, or he might have turned you off so bad that you didn't listen to no more music in that moment. Like, nah. Which is the real part that we should be talking about is like, how many people got turned off the music for the day? Like, and because we don't consume music consistently for most of us throughout the day. It might be that one moment, whether it's driving or whatever, where you actually take the time to consume some music. And for that moment to be messed up because you're like, I'm about to check out this Thug, and it turned you off, and now you're like, man, I'm over this. You see what I'm saying? He low key, whether he realized or not, robbed people. They probably one musical moment for the day. I really think people were turned off by it. The crazy part is the song with the hard R. It charted. It charted low, but it charted. It charted low, but it charted. So how do we explain that? The song that's the problem. I mean, because the rest of the songs is more or less either you liked them or you didn't. That's no crime either way. But the ER song, the one that was that was the problem, is sitting at number 69. No pun intended. In its first week. So do we attribute that to just people heard about it and they were so curious about why everybody else was upset that they listened to it? I mean, because this is one of those instances where we can't say, people reacted to it and that bumped it up. Like say like during the Kendrick beef or the hip hop merry-go-round battle earlier in the year or whatever. Because I mean, you can't really play the song like that. Like, I don't know too many people that's willing to play that on their channel. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it got like a reaction bump because a lot of reactions didn't come through my feed. People just reacted to it. They reacted about it, but not to the directly to the song itself. They usually threw the lyrics up and did it that way. But that's my question. How did the song make it to the charts at all? If it was as disrespectful of a song that one black person can make about black people, it still hit the charts. It still hit the charts. That's problematic. If I felt like streamers and reactors were really bigging it up, and it was constantly being reacted to like actual video, I could give it a pause and be like, okay, that's that what that bump is. But everybody I watched, for the most part, either just didn't touch this song at all and just covered the album cover and kind of finessed about the first song, or didn't touch it, or they did the lyric thing, or like, I find it odd. But what I did see, and then we'll add this into the pot before we call it a show. What I did see, whether they really meant it or they was doing it for what they say content. Everything is content. saw a lot of white reactors reacting to the song like it was the hottest thing out. Geeked up when he was throwing them ERs out there. Geeked up. I'm not putting it on this channel. Y'all can go check that out for yourself. But that could have played a part. I want to know what y'all think. Let's not be too scared to give our opinions. That's what this is supposed to be. We do the real around here. If y'all don't know, for those who are new, we keep it 100 around here. Now, I'm not a Young Thug fan. That's why I'm presenting it this way, because some of y'all might be. And if you are, maybe you look at what I'm looking at like, man, that ain't nothing about nothing. Thug is still nice. Thug is good. It's go. You might feel like it's gonna climb, and maybe some more songs will eventually hit the chart. Or you might think like how I'm thinking. Because we'll double back. I don't see this song being at 69 next week. Man, I don't see it going up. If it go up, I'll be shocked for one and disappointed for two, because that means people are rocking with this song with all them ERs on there. That's what that means. Unless he doing what he said he did in that little release, little clip. If he can buy some streams. Maybe about to buy some streams. Bump it up. Who knows? I probably wouldn't do that. When you put out there that you done that before, I feel like they're going to be looking at all your numbers really closely. If nothing else, we could probably guarantee that Young Thug numbers for this right here is 100% accurate. You can't put no message out like that and then think the people ain't going to look at you like, okay, that's what we on? Baby, he put out anything. I'm on dead ass accurate numbers. But y'all Thugger fans, let me know what y'all think, man. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I appreciate y'all pulling up on your boy for another smoke break while we talk about this hip hop thing. Yeah, see it at the bottom of the screen now. Hold your boy down. See it at the bottom of the screen. Like, comment, and subscribe. But I do be meaning the comment part too, because I be hitting my people back. You know what I'm saying? I be wanting to know people's opinion. It's somewhere to help it spark conversation about stuff like this. Trying to get people to really reinvest in music. But I'm Oops the Great. This is Kush Equilibrium. See you next time, I guess. Probably. Yeah, I'll make another video. Don't worry.